After watching last night's episode of Ahsoka, you need to see this because in the last episode of Rebels, Ezra Bridger sacrificed himself to save the galaxy by taking Grand Admiral Thrawn to a different galaxy. He took him away, along with all of his forces, his ship, everything. Took him away. And in doing so, Ezra Bridger deprived Emperor Palpatine of one of his greatest assets, right? Is definitely his best tactician, Grand Admiral Thrawn, right? Formidable guy, very intelligent. By not having him around, probably made it easier for Luke Skywalker and the Rebellion to defeat the Empire. I think that's common knowledge. So Ezra Bridger did something really good, really heroic here. And that was the last time we saw Ezra Bridger. That is, until, of course, this past episode of Ahsoka, episode 6, because this is Ezra Bridger now. Sabine Wren found him. She found him. She fulfilled her promise, I guess, of finding Ezra Bridger, and it just so happens that in doing so, she undid everything that Ezra Bridger did. She undid it all. That idiot Sabine undid everything that Ezra Bridger sacrificed himself to do, right? She's a moron. She's a complete moron. Couldn't help herself. You know, look at her face right here. Let's look at her face right here. Let's zoom in on this face. This is her when Ezra Bridger asked her, "Oh, is there anything else you want to tell me?" And she was like, "Oh, I kind of fucked up the entire galaxy by coming here, but at least I fulfilled my promise to find you." And we got Ezra Bridger over here, and he's like, "Okay, cool. Like, well, I'm ready to go home." And what that idiot Sabine doesn't tell him, which he forgets to mention, is that she has no means of bringing him home, right? She has no way of doing it. I mean, I guess they could plan to maybe sneak on board the ship or something. I don't know. My point is that Ezra Bridger did something truly heroic, sacrificed himself, deprived the Emperor of having Grand Admiral Thrawn around to help him with the whole rebellion thing. But unfortunately, it was all undone because, again, that idiot Sabine Wren couldn't help herself. I honestly, I'm beginning to understand why Ahsoka Tano walked away from this moron. I really am. It seems like you try to help, these people, right? These people that need extra help, extra supervision, but sometimes they just get in their own way, and sometimes you just have to walk away from them because if you keep helping them, they're going to mess it all up for everyone else, and that's exactly what Sabine Wren did here. Ahsoka Tano walked back into her life, said, "Hey, all right, let's do this. Let's try and save Ezra maybe, but we got to stop Thrawn," right? And she let Sabine help, and Sabine Wren fucked it all up. That's what happened here essentially. Ahsoka Tano was right to walk away from her because this is what she does. She very emotional person, Sabine. Very emotional. She has no business being trained as a Jedi or whatever Ahsoka Tano is trying to do. No business whatsoever. In fact, Ahsoka Tano is doing something extremely dangerous by trying to teach this individual the Force. This is worse than that time they taught that little brat Anakin how to wield the Force. This is going to be extremely dangerous if they teach Sabine Wren to wield the Force. But anyway, these are just my initial thoughts on episode 6 of Ahsoka. And I really like doing this. This channel, what this channel is, it's not to be taken super seriously like Star Wars Theory. Also, big shout out to Star Wars Theory. This is more of a fun channel. We like to have fun over here, and I'm honest with you. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Be sure to like this video. That means something apparently. And share it. Share it to all your friends, all your loved ones. And let me know down in the comments. I try to reply to all of you. Let me know down in the comments what you think, what you want to see. And don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.